excitement, adventure. Boston Blackie. Enemy of those who make him an enemy. Friend of those who have no friend. Yes, sir. That's Boston Blackie, and he's quite a guy.
Hold it nice and still, friend. Nothing fancy. Just goes to show what happens when you spend a quiet evening at home alone. Now, drop the lettuce back in the drawer, friend. Now, sit down. Oh, there. You got a name? Hey, wait a minute. I'll bet you are our phantom burglar. That joker who's been looting houses all over the city for months. Am I right? Okay, you don't have to talk to me. The police know how to make guys like you sing real pretty. You mean you can't talk? You're a mute? That's tough. But you're still in a jam, fella. I have to turn you over to the police. You understand that, don't you? You know, friend, I just had a brainstorm. Now, maybe we can make a deal. I got a little job. It just cries for a man of your talent. Now, if you want to take it on, we'll forget about the cops.
About most of it, but I hope they find my diamond earrings.
Why?
A fella gave them to me.
Anybody I know?
Could be.
You're,
Mary Wesley.
Yes, you're on the list. See if you can identify any of it. Well, how about you, Blackie? You lose something too, or just sightseeing? I gather you didn't catch the phantom burglar. That's correct. What's this stuff Junkie threw back? It was found in a rental locker at the bus depot.
Here they are, Blackie. Isn't it wonderful? That was the birthday he remembered.
You know, they go through those lockers and clean them out every 24 hours. Maybe the reason the guy didn't go back for the stuff, there was nothing there he wanted. About 2/3 of the loot is still missing. Oh, Miss Wesley, you'll have to sign some forms. I'm going to drop in and see Faraday. Meet you down in the car.
Right, we don't be long.
Happy hunting, Sarge.
Blackie, Lenora Aldrin. Boston Blackie, Lenora.
How do you do?
I met Lenora upstairs.
Your earrings stolen, too?
These were personal papers of great value, but only to me. I'm terrified to see people destroy them.
Blackie, Lenora was wondering if...
Why, of course I will. Get right in. We can drive you any place you want to go. No trouble at all. Mary, what do you say to the baseball game this afternoon?
No.
No.
Blackie, Lenora has a serious problem.
Oh, that's too bad. I wish I could help you, but it just so happens I got...
I've already told her you would.
Well, thanks. Just what special dragon did you ladies have in mind for me?
All we want you to do is see a few people.
If I could just get word to the burglar, I'd be more than willing to buy back my papers.
Well, I suppose I could put the word out on the party line. It might get back to the right party.
That's my boy. Blackie, while you get with it, I'll drive Lenora to the bank for her money.
I can tell all my cousins, Blackie. Like you said, somebody must have known him.
You do that, Sam?
Check, man. That phantom is real cool. A horse I can give you, Blackie. It's the next thing up at the fight. Yeah, with this phantom rider.
Uh-huh. Well, keep it moving, Ed. Sooner or later, it'll get to the right party, unless he's deaf, dumb, and blind.
Pardon me, sir. Would you pass me the sugar, please?
You need some coffee to put that in, won't you, old man?
Oh, thank you. I presume you are aware, sir, that there's a city ordinance which prohibits soliciting. But you know, you appeal to me as a man who knows when to break the law.
Well, you're a good judge of character.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed I am. There's none better at packing a jury. Perhaps I should have used the word was, because I'm no longer practicing my profession. By request. Well, not exactly pheasant on the glass, but I thank you just the same.
Not at all. Tell me, what profession are you in?
Well, sir, I can assure you that it isn't burglary.
That's too bad. I have an interest in burglars.
Oh?
As a hobby.
Oh, I see. Well, I number several burglars among my acquaintances. Gentlemen that you really should know. And, of course, maybe I could be of some assistance to you. That is, if you're sufficiently interested. I mean, in terms of dollars and cents.
To me, it's just a hobby.
Yeah, don't haggle with me, sir. If you want to do business with me, it will be on my terms and not at all.
If you know the man I want to see, you might pass this on to him.
I might. But this service will be of some special value, sir.
To him, maybe. To me, it's worth a hot dog and a cup of coffee. Nothing more.
I want $50. This is information that you can get nowhere else. Now, unless I get $50, sir, I shall not lift a finger.
You got busted on your chin, counselor. Wipe it off with this.
Here are your keys. How'd you make out with the Phantom?
I did everything but send spirit messages. If he doesn't answer, there's nothing I can do. Well, where's Lenore?
I left her at her apartment after she picked up the $500. Oh, Blackie, I hope you aren't too mad at me for getting you into this.
You're forgiven. I have to admit I was a little miffed when you first brought the subject up. A little bored with Lenore's big fat problem. But then I met the most interesting old character down on Main Street. Broken down discharge attorney. What a character. Hello? Yes, this is Boston Blackie.
Acme Golf Course, 3 o'clock.
Well, how will I know you from a golf ball?
Wear a flower in your lapel.
You can say what color. Nice shot. Sure, why not? After you. You can write better than that. Who's got $10,000 these days? Hey, your ball's in the cup. You ought to teach me that shot. It's all profit. Those papers are no good to anyone except the owner. I didn't cross you. Act nonchalant, that cop will go away. Miss Aldrin will go $500. That's all she's got. Hey, you! Stop! Stop or I'll shoot!
I shot at his leg. You heard me to tell him to stop.
You got him in the leg. The way he fell.
Is he hurt bad?
Yeah. Par for the course.
Another 10 minutes and I'll finish this.
Hey, good wife for 59 cents.
No, thanks. First 200 pages fail to excite me. I don't read any further.
Good idea. The waiter at the cafe where I met the counselor told me the old boy's name was Madison. This down the street is the Rockaway Hotel.
Did you know where Lenora's documents are?
I don't know. But this guy, Bill Rainey, didn't strike me as a type who would trust many people. I'm almost positive that Madison set up that meeting. It isn't much of a lead, but it's the best we've got. Madison, Lloyd Edwards, room 219. Writes a nice hand. Mary, find a seat and try to look like you live here.
Whatever you say, lover boy.
Who knocks? Room service.
Room service in this hovel? That's a poor joke, sir.
I apologize.
$7 a week, cash in advance. 5 years ago, I occupied a 6-room apartment at $400 a month. And all because of a... Oh, pardon me. Sit down, sir.
Well, thank you. And thanks for delivering my message to Bill Rainey.
Yes. Well, I hope he was better paid for his trouble.
It all depends how you look at it, I guess. Do you know him well?
He had a room here from time to time.
Now? Know where he keeps his loot?
Would I be here, sir, if I did?
Why, counselor, dealing in stolen goods is a felony.
All I need is one good break, sir. I'm not a bit interested in what it is or where it comes from. And I don't care, sir, who gets hurt in the process.
You know, I believe you. Somebody tipped off the police about Bill.
Is he in jail? If so, I'll offer him free legal advice.
He's in the morgue with a bullet hole in his knee and a broken neck. He didn't have Miss Ogren's papers on him when he was found. If you could lay your hands on him now, it's worth $200 to you.
200? That wouldn't do me a bit of good, sir. I'll need at least 5,000. Enough to get off of Skid Row. Get myself some good clothes, an automobile, a good address, and...
The lady can go 500. That's her seal. Okay, counselor. $500 is a lot of money. That's more than you'll end up with.
You've made your offer, sir. I have no papers for sale. I'll not detain you any longer. Before you leave, I humble myself to the point of asking the loan of 10 cents, if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. I'll go as far as the lobby with you.
Hey, lover boy, where you going is so important. You gotta learn to relax. You'll get ulcers. Ain't that right, Pop?
Well, of course, every man to his own taste here.
Got a cigarette for a gal?
Yeah, here. Keep the whole pack, sugar. It's the best I can do for you.
Pretty boys give me a pain. They're only good to look at anyway. Cigarette, Pop?
Well, thank you. It's a habit I should like to acquire again. Oh, hello? Just a moment, please. I don't want to use any names over the telephone, but I believe I have some information that would be of considerable interest to you. Yes. I suggest a meeting between us at the earliest possible moment.
Well, come on over here. Okay, you say where. I'll find a place. What time? Okay, you got a date, mister. You know who that was, Miss Algren?
Who?
Well, it wasn't your friend Boston Blackie. That was a man who wants to talk a deal for those papers. Your bluff didn't work, honey. I knew you didn't have him when you started dropping Blackie's name.
Blackie, it worked.
Oh, just a minute. I'm reading the last chapter for you.
The wrong one. How'd you like my act? Wasn't that pretty good?
Sensational.
I don't know who he called. He didn't use any names, but he told them he had something to sell. You think it was Leonora's document?
Well, of course. But who else would want to buy them?
I don't know, but Leonora...
Look, Mary, what do you know about this girl? I mean, really. This seems to be a very interesting can of beans we've opened. Could be Spike's ptomaine, too.
I don't understand what you mean, Blackie.
Well, sum it up. Some Mysterioso papers are missing. Leonora says they're worth $500 to her because she can't raise any more dough. Yet some people are talking 10 or 20 times that much.
What do you think we should do?
Well, where is Madison going to meet this contact, and when?
In an hour at the third anti-aircraft gun in the Penny Arcade. But, Blackie, if you don't think we should go...
We'll not eavesdrop on a conversation here.
It is kind of exposed. Let's watch from over there.
Oh, watching isn't enough, Mary. Madison's too smart to have the papers on him. We got to hear what they... How much time we got?
40 minutes, anyway.
Roger!
The details as to where I got this information, sir, are irrelevant and immaterial. The fact remains that I have them. They're for sale. I already have one buyer, a Miss Lenore Algren.
Look, you cheap bum. She didn't offer you that much, and you know it.
I'll consider $1,000 adequate damages for that insult, sir. Over and above, of course, any amount that we agree on.
I ought to beat it out here.
Well, you're being just a little bit childish, aren't you, Mr. Strelo? I'll give you exactly 3 minutes to think the whole thing over. Then the auction is closed. The information goes to the highest bidder, Miss Algren. But it'll have to be settled in cash.
Okay. I'll have to go to a bank. Let's get out of here.
Good.
The music may be lousy, but I can hardly wait to hear the lyrics.
Hold it, I want to hear it, too. Blackie!
Hands on top of your head. Nothing fancy now. Turn around again. Now over there with Cookie. Let's have it, boy. And I'm in no mood to coax anybody.
Maybe you know what this is all about. I don't.
Look, I'm a nice guy, friend, but I've been pushed far enough for one day. You were trying to get the letters from that shyster. He told me that. Now, with Rainey dead, only 2 people knew where to look for him. You and Madison.
Where?
Don't ride me, boy. I'd as soon bend this iron across your skull as not. Now, you've got to hand over those papers.
I haven't got them.
You heard me, Cookie. I gave him every chance. He's got nobody to blame but himself. Let's have a little mood music to cover up the noise of this party.
I didn't claim to actually have the documents, Mr. Strelo. I have the information. to whip, Hempstead 5121.
Yeah? What's that supposed to mean?
It is a telephone number which the late and elusive Mr. Rainey assured me would lead to the documents. I have ascertained it to be a public telephone booth in a bus terminal, a place abounding in rental lockers. Now, surely that suggests something to you, Mr. Strelo.
Okay. We'll take a look. But I'm paying for letters, not phone numbers.
All right, on your feet. I gather it was the wrong number.
Don't make me laugh. Got a split lip.
That's no lie. Well, it just so happens I haven't got the letters either. What'd you find in the phone booth?
A phone.
Did you look for the locker key? Well, Madison must be playing both sides of the street, or that key is still there. Mary, shine up your magnifying glass. We're going to have a look.
What about him?
He'll be all right. We'll keep him in the closet here.
Oh, wait. If you find those letters, I'll top Algren's highest bid.
Bus number 12, now loading at Rent 2. Passengers...
Maybe you figured it wrong.
Leaving immediately for San Fernando,
Look, Mary,
Bakersfield...
we have to assume the letters are in a rental locker, right?
Right.
Now, what Rainey was actually selling weren't letters, but a locker key.
Right.
The key wasn't on Rainey when he was killed, so he must have put it someplace where the purchaser could lay his hands on it. Now, he assured Madison that this phone booth was the key to the key.
Right.
Wrong. It ain't here.
What are we going to do?
Oh, that's easy. I'm going to give you a dime. You're going to call up Leonore and tell her we struck out.
Oh, Blackie, I can't.
Look, Mary, we're stalled. We're at the end of the line. We haven't a thing to go on. Got a good fight, but we lost. Come on, you good girl.
Line's busy.
Keep dialing.
Got another dime?
Well, that's not a slot machine. Break the connection.
Well, I did. Nothing happened.
Let me see. Mary, give me a hairpin.
Blackie, it's only a dime.
The old stuffed coin box through teeth. 4 dimes and a key.
What's the number on the key?
329.
Bakersfield, Merced, Fresno, and San Francisco. Your bus is now loading.
Come through your wooden-headed daddy.
Blackie!
Passengers to board bus leaving immediately for San Fernando, Bakersfield, and Valley Point.
Madison, he's going for the bus.
Madison, stop! Madison! Madison!
I can understand Madison's actions, and Rainey's too, of course. $500 was probably a lot of money to them. But this other man,
Strelo?
yes. How in the world did he get involved with them?
He has an explanation. Of course, I don't know how much truth is in it, but he tells me he's been paying you up $100 a week for over a year.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's blackmail. I'm no cop, but since I did recover your letters, don't you think you ought to prove to me that Strelo isn't telling the truth?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, open them up and show them to me. Here, I'll help you.
Go ahead. Try to prove something.
I just did. That Strelo was telling the truth. Miss Aldwin, you've just burned up a stack of old traffic tickets.
I don't believe it. It's a cheap trick.
Of course, I could have opened this package up myself. But I was taught never to read other people's mail. I'll leave it to the police. That's who's ringing your doorbell now.